Abracadabra, my creatures sparkly, scrumptious, and delicious. Gemini, how are you doing, my baby, my boo-boo? You know what time it is. It is time for tarot. Tarot time. All right, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's working as an intro, but it is tarot time, and it's time for the classic you versus them. We are going to see what is going on between you and your person in this love tarot reading. Whatever that person means to you, baby, situationship, relationship, bumble date, marriage. All right, so let's see. Please show me angels of love. What is happening for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Mars, and their person in April 2025. We assume some kind of a rift or separation between you and the suspect in the you versus them. Oh, but it's going to be okay. I mean, it depends. Listen, it depends on what you want, right? It depends on what you want. This person knows they owe you an apology, the Six of Pentacles. All right? There's a lot of kind of, in the collectives in general, in April, we've been having a lot of apologies, a lot of, people coming to an understanding of how they're impacting other boo-boos. I'm sorry, baby. Mommy just had lunch, and I don't know. I had so much to eat, but whatever. It's actually Orthodox Good Friday here today in Cyprus, so it's a bit of a celebration day, and I don't know. I went all out. I had too much moussaka. So the Six of Pentacles is telling me, but maybe that's good. Maybe that's your reminder to. By the way, I'm sorry, it's off topic, but sometimes these messages do get channeled. Maybe you need to nourish yourself. Maybe that person were they giving you enough abundance? Were they feeding you? Did they let you feed yourself? Some people can be funny even about things like simple things like food and stuff like that. So, make sure you pick the person who's trying to feed you, who's making sure that you're full and fulfilled and scrumptious and not hungry for attention for, whatever you're hungry for, babe. The Six of Pentacles, that was that person knowing that they owe you an apology. And it could have taken them around 6 months, 6 hours, 6 days, 6 months to come to that conclusion. This may not be an outright separation, or it could be understood. There could be a silent understanding between two people here that they need to address something, the Knight of Cups. So someone's been doing the rounds. Someone could have back down when it comes to love energy because they needed to find themselves, or they needed to find a solution to how they do love in general. And the Knight of Cups is coming back around with medicine for the soul, nourishment. Again, maybe there's food in that cup. Maybe, it could be whether you're hungry or thirsty, baby, but you know what I'm saying. Like, there's something in this cup that's a medicine, and that's going to, it's meant to, fill up the body and give the body sustenance. And the Four of Swords, yeah, this very interesting. Someone could have been sick as well. Maybe your person told you they have health issues, or you had health issues, and this person fell short helping you out with those things that ailed you. It could be, in mind, body, or soul. But, if the douche flu test, by the way, somebody let you down because you were sick, and kind of left you to your own devices, that is no good, all right? That is not kosher, not halal, not gluten-free, or sugar-free. But now that they've done that, they realize that they did a big bad boo-boo to you. And they want to fix it. They want to bring you the medicine that you deserved all along. Very interesting. Or if they were sick, they weren't letting people in, and they needed that time to realize that you can't, always just rely on yourself and be a lone wolf. You are the love of their life, the Empress, the Bell. Whether it's a new energy or established connection, you are the love of their life. Empress, Emperor, anyone in between, doesn't matter. Gender is arbitrary, as always in the reads. But yeah, somebody considers you just like, you are it. Like, they will never do better than this. But they kind of effed it up because you could have been a little bit too, I hate that word too as well. Like, because, I think a lot of boo-boos hear it, like, too powerful. But you held too much power. Maybe you had power over them because they had feelings for you, or you just had you held some kind of power that made them question the status quo. They could have felt like they love you too much. Maybe they wanted to be the main character, and by loving you so much, or as much as they did, you became the main character of their life. You became the main character in the movie of their life, and they didn't like it. Poor Pippo. All right, so let's see what happened in the past to make the situation. So, also, baby, welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of my channel. Well, welcome to Blue Angel. Welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. I love you. I see you. I appreciate you. Give your mommy a kiss. It's such a gorgeous day here in Paphos, Cyprus. I was going to go hang out at the beach, but I think I'm just going to hang out here on my balcony and just enjoy the Good Friday vibes. So I always wonder why it's called Good Friday, because it was not a Good Friday, was it? Am I getting this wrong? I don't know, because I'm no expert, right? But I don't think it was a Good Friday for Jesus, was it? So yeah, why is it called Good Friday, Pippo? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, I kind of get it, but so I'm sorry, babe. Don't cancel me. I've just been watching these. There's this comedian. He has a TikTok channel, like where he does like a podcast as Jesus, and he did like this sketch where he's talking to Easter Bunny, the Easter Bunny, and they have beef. I don't know. I forgot his name, but it's so funny. I love that podcast. All right, so I mean, I love the sketches. All right, so the Eight of Cups. TMI. I'm sorry, Gemini. Eight of Cups. Yeah, your person bailed on you at a time when you needed them. They became a rolling stone, put on their backpack, and just left. Let me just clarify. These energies can switch. I'm feeling like it could be you or your person, but I am getting health issues for legal purposes. I gotta say, I'm not a doctor and anything like that, but it's just, spiritual. There was like some kind of an ailment was happening, and somebody bailed. Whew. I think this person was met with a lot of judgment. I think this person actually has a lot of energy. I think you were the one dealing with the health issue, or you were dealing with the one dealing with some issue. The King of Wands for your person as a clarifier. I think your person had a lot of energy. I think they were the one to bail. They couldn't handle the pressure. The Queen of Swords between the two of you. I actually see medical practitioners, or even therapists, or people. It doesn't have to be feminine energy, can be masculine, doesn't matter, anyone in between. But the Queen of Swords was someone in authority, or someone who has experience, something to say, judging this person quite harshly because they left you or they bailed at a difficult time. Or, like if it was a very, very new connection, like a bimbo, himbo, anyone in between, you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, you told this person what's going on in your life with your Pentacles. I got a lot of stuff going on because, maybe I'm dealing with a health, a health thing, or maybe I'm dealing with some kind of a crisis in my life and I'm figuring it out with the Three of Pentacles. I'm figuring it out. And this person was like, oh, like if you're wondering why somebody ghosted or walked away, it's because this person wanted to shirk responsibility. But they really regret it, and they know they owe you an apology. They're so into you though, but it's kind of like, the Empress, because that's how they see you. They kind of saw you, met you, and they were like in awe. They were like, this is like the best I can ever do. But then, if you want to date the Empress, that comes with a lot of responsibility. You better be an Emperor, Bill. And this person was a clown. All right. So they went back to the circus. Eight of Cups. They put on their shoes, put on their hiking boots, their bag, their backpack, and they went back to the circus. Now they regret it. If it was an established connection, it was way more of a betrayal that I see here. And it is an issue you were dealing with. It could have been with the Three of Pentacles on your side. It could have been issues, again, issues with health. Could have been issues at work, financial issues that you both, you were both supposed to solve together, because that's what happens in partnerships or marriages, till, the Grim Reaper do us part, for better and worse, sickness and health. And this person just all of a sudden, when the chips were down, this person wasn't there. for you. And you just assumed as well. It really seemed like a total betrayal because you just assumed, because that's how you go, that this person would be there for you, and they just weren't. They just weren't. What a clown. All right, boo-boo. Anyways, it's all about free will on this channel. So what I see here is the Hierophant. This person does want to rekindle the situation. They want to do right by you. And again, you know, especially if it was a partnership or a long-term connection, marriage, this person wants to come home and they want to do it right this time around. So, you know, it's like second chance saloon kind of a situation. I don't mean to, I'm not laughing. Like, it's not laughing funny, haha. They want another chance. They're like, because there's two keys in the Hierophant card at your feet. You gave them one key to your heart, to your life, to your destiny. They effed it up. They're like, may I have one more? Just one more key. One more chance. One last chance. And if it was a bimbo, himbo, anyone in between, you just got same thing. They're like, hey, I'd never experienced a situation like this before. This is new to me. I feel like you are my high vibrational soulmate, and I just, you know, I chickened out. But, you know, just because you're their soulmate doesn't mean that they're your high vibrational soulmate. The Ten of Wands. They're carrying a lot of burdens and a lot of guilt. They're going to, in the next 10 hours, 10 days, 10 weeks. This person's coming into your life to say, hey, listen, I'm sorry. But it's kind of like, with the Page of Swords right next to it, you're going to really question that douche flute, all right? Because you're going to be like, do I smell an apology out of guilt? Like, is this an apology for me, or is it to make you feel better because you feel so guilty? You know what I mean? Sorry, my mouth's making crazy noises. I don't know. Oh, boo-boo. My metabolism is so slow. When I eat too much, I just go crazy. All right, anyways. But yeah, the Page of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Gemini, you're the Page of Swords. You're going to be like, yeah, you're going to be very, very suspicious of this person's motives. What is the advice for Gemini? Just as I thought. What kind of stability do you need in your love life, in your relationship? Is this person worthy of the, you know, the stability you gave this person? You had that stickability, that stability. You were there for them, and were they there for you? And even if they weren't, do you trust? And how do you find the trust within yourself and within this connection to verify that you can truly, truly depend on this person next time around? And that's up to you, because it's all about free will on this channel. But with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, that's low-key Gemini energy as well. You know, the duality of things. I think you have that objectivity, and you have that generosity of spirit to be able to see things from both sides. But don't be too generous with this person. You deserve the stability of the King of Pentacles, not just, you know, the crazy of the King of Wands, who's, you know, a little bit more self-centered, a little bit more about themselves. Yeah, this person loves you, but do you love them? Do they deserve your love? What do you want? There's always options. And the Two of Pentacles is also saying, you know, in the meantime, if you're not currently talking to this person, enjoy life, because, you know, one clown went back to the circus. Circus is full of clowns, you know what I mean? Just saying. All right, is the circus back in town? Anyway, boo-boo, I'm sorry. I know, like, I try and keep things lighthearted here, just because if we don't laugh, we'll cry. There's so many unhappy people in the world today, and unhappy people try to make other people unhappy. Low vibrational people try and bring people to their vibration. I don't think it's even conscious. I think they just can't help themselves. Anyways, let me know in the comments below if you agree. Tell me your story, my pippa, my papa. If you are interested in a personal reading, all the info is in the description box below. I'll see you next time. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you.